Did you know that the pineal gland, also known as the third eye, acts like an antenna in the body? And if you become familiar with its function, you can transform your life. Does opening the third eye enhance human abilities to the extent that one can perform extraordinary feats? Then why do some say that opening the third eye is dangerous? Where is the third eye located? How can you open the third eye? Hello everyone, my name is Titi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to continue our journey together and have a better life. Now let's see, what does the mysterious eye, the third eye, mean? Where is it located anyway? And what function does it form? In some traditions and ancient rituals, like Hinduism, it's believed that the third eye is located around the middle of the forehead, slightly above the point where the eyebrows met. In Hindu culture, it's called ajna, or the third eye, which is actually the sixth chakra of the seven primary chakras in the body. In Hindu tradition, this chakra represents the unconscious mind. They believe that with two eyes, human can see the physical world, and the third eye grants the power to see the future. They believe that the third eye is connected to human insight and provides ability to receive messages from the past to the future. According to the techniques of Taoism, in China, the third eye, also called the mind's eye, is located on the forehead between the eyebrows. But when it opens and becomes active, it expands to the upper and middle parts of the forehead as well. Taoism claims that the third eye is one of the most important energy centers in the body, located in the sixth chakra. Theosophists, a Christian-based movement, see its location near the pineal gland of the brain. According to them, the third eye is actually the pineal gland of the brain, which is relatively dormant and located between the two hemispheres of the brain. According to this view, in ancient times, humans had the third eye located at the back of their heads, which was responsible for some physical and spiritual activities of humans. Over time, as humanity becomes more focused on the material world and less on the spiritual, the third eye also undergoes deterioration. And now only a connective tissue remains in the structure of the pineal gland. That same pineal gland or pineal body, which Descartes referred to as the seat of the soul. Remember, we said that the third eye is the sixth chakra. What is the chakra? Chakras are energy centers. According to ancient beliefs, there are 88,000 chakras in the body. There are 7 primary chakras in the body that most of us are familiar with. We have 12 major chakras and countless minor chakras. With the ajna or third eye chakra being the center of energy, it's located between our two eyes and is referred to as the ability to perceive beyond the five senses, intuition. Now you might ask, how can we open the third eye? In fact, the term closing the third eye is misleading. In principle, the ajna chakra cannot be closed. Why? Because each chakra affects different parts of the body. For example, the third eye physically provides energy to the eyes, face, ears, parts of the brain, and the pituitary gland. As a result, the closure of a chakra implies the dysfunction of all these parts, which is practically impossible. It's more accurate to say that the abilities of chakras or the inner parts of chakras are inactive. Chakras exist in 3 states: normal, underactive, and overactive. Some signs indicating that energy is not flowing through the third eye chakra or that the chakra has become underactive are fatigue, reduced creativity, feeling stuck, lack of motivation or fear of success, suppression of memories. The third eye chakra can become overactive, leading to symptoms such as nightmares and anxiety, headaches, obsession, lack of focus and attention. To activate our own third eye, we need to cleanse these chakras. And by achieving full coordination of all chakras, we can activate our third eye. Perhaps the danger often mentioned for opening the third eye is that if your other chakras are not properly activated, forcibly opening your third eye may cause headaches. Be sure to watch tutorials on chakras and their cleansing on my YouTube channel. Now let's see what the uses of the third eye are and why opening or activating it has so many proponents. The third eye serves as a bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind. It's a gateway to transcending time and space, something humanity has always been eager to understand. This is what has made the topic of the third eye so intriguing throughout the story. So, in a sense, with the third eye, we can traverse through all places and times in both the material and spiritual realms. In other words, the third eye is the key for humans to enter the world of spirituality. The third eye is also a tool for telepathy. Telepathy means telecommunication and establishing communication through thoughts without using the five senses. The third eye is very important because the subconscious mind is an agent that can lead us to our goals. And with reprogramming the subconscious, we can achieve all our desires and wishes. Through the third eye, we can connect with our higher self. And in general, we can say that the power of the mind, wisdom, intellect, intuitive, understanding, and insight are all hidden in the third eye. Don't forget to subscribe to learn about the dangers of opening the third eye. We must admit that having the third eye open and active is not always synonymous with having a positive power, and it can cause significant problems for individuals, especially those with little experience. With the opening of the third eye, a lot of energy is sent to the upper region of your head, causing disturbances that result in side effects such as headaches, migraines, and severe confusion. If you force your third eye to open, you lose control over it. You may see shapes and specters, imagining hallucinations, you hear voices, either continuously or intermittently. And sometimes these voices may become louder and more frequent as the night progresses. These voices resemble screams and shouts, preventing you from sleeping. If your third eye is not properly opened, it can, instead of helping your vision, receive false information, leading to disappointment and confusion. If you lack the ability to control your power and have not learned the proper way to use it, malevolent spirits may approach you to obtain their own energy, quickly draining yours. When your third eye is open, your intuition strongly increases, and this can cause you headaches when interacting with others. If you talk to someone who has their sixth chakra open, you may experience headaches due to the excessive energy pulled by the Ajna chakra. If you watch the video until the end, you will learn some very interesting ways to help you open your own third eye. Every morning when we wake up from sleep, it means the world of sense is coming back. As soon as light enters our eyes through the retina, visual receptors send a message to a part of the brain. A message is sent to the pineal gland, and in this process, serotonin is produced. This serotonin informs your body that it's time to wake up and start a new day. In fact, serotonin converts brain waves from delta to theta, then to alpha and beta. It's at this moment that you realize you are in a spatial and temporal situation. In the beta state, you become aware of the environment around you and recall everything. After the air darkness, this process is reversed. In the alpha state, your attention gradually withdraws from the surrounding environment. Exactly when you are drowsy, your brain waves transition from alpha to theta and then to delta. Dreaming and deep sleep begin. Now, this marvelous gland, the pineal gland or pineal body, besides its role in recent scientific discoveries, has also had a very hidden function. Although I briefly mentioned it at the beginning of our conversation regarding doctrines. Most ancient beliefs hold such a notion. The existence of the third eye and this pineal gland is precisely located behind an imaginary eye at the bottom of the brain. Now let me tell you what its astonishing function is and why it can turn our lives upside down. The pineal gland acts like an antenna and has the capacity to generate an electromagnetic field. Just as an antenna can produce signals similar to input frequencies, the pineal gland can also receive information present in the invisible electromagnetic field. All these frequencies contain information. When received, this information is read by the pineal gland like a converter. If the pineal gland is active, you have an antenna inside your brain that can receive higher frequencies, leading to more energy being devoted to altering the chemical structure of melatonin in the pineal gland. This results in seeing clear and vivid images, which is the astonishing phenomenon that occurs during deep meditations. The quality can be likened to the quality of your vision, like upgrading from old black and white TVs to 3D cinemas, meaning with this clarity you can visualize images in your mind. It's here and now that you can change your future by seeing what you truly want. There is an excellent meditation for this purpose, which I will definitely share with you soon on my YouTube channel. How to activate our third eye. Massaging the area of the third eye is one of the simplest ways to activate it. Try pressing or tapping your finger on the third eye area while chanting chakra mantras with emphasis. You can also use specific mantras accompanied by a special sound associated with this chakra, which are beneficial. Sit in a calm place for 20 minutes and repeat the sound slowly and steadily. The frequencies designed for this chakra are 144, 288, and 576 Hz, which you can listen to during meditation. Another technique is simply focusing. Activating the third eye requires concentration. Therefore, anything that increases concentration helps activate the pineal gland. Since the third eye is located in the sixth chakra, balancing the lower chakra can also be beneficial. Therefore, exercise to strengthen the throat chakra and open the heart chakra can also help awaken the third eye. There are several breathing techniques for this purpose, where you focus on the third eye while taking deep breaths. We have the mirror technique. There is also yoga, which has its own specific movement and exercise for the third eye chakra. Concentrating on a brainwave like alpha and theta is the safest method, which if done regularly and systematically is meditation. As a separate tutorial, I will prepare it for you how to close the third eye if you ever want to do so for any reason. Use the method of ignoring this force. In fact, this method requires you to ignore the forces, sounds, and intuitions related to your third eye and continue this state until your third eye gradually closes. However, in reality, many of these methods do not yield positive results
and rather lead to disturbances.
So, before opening your third eye, make sure you genuinely want to do this and perform it correctly, professionally, and calmly. Now, tell me, have you practiced opening your third eye? Has your third eye opened? Do you think opening the third eye is the right thing to do? Share your experience with me in the comments. Thank you for liking the video. Take care all of your moments.